Hey guys, and thank you for joining me for another show and tell video, the first of 2020. This is a little behind as it is what I got for Christmas last year, but I've been enjoying some time away from everything really, and I'm excited to get back into making some videos for you this year. So I thought we'd have a little catch up and talk about Christmas and show you some of the cool little knickknacks and gifts that I got, and just tell you about my Christmas holidays. So I guess we'll start off with the little presents. So this crinkly bag is a plushie, what's it called, a Squish Me toy based on one of my favourite party card games called Exploding Kittens. And you can see there's a bunch of different ones to collect. And I got the TNT kitten, Dynamite Kitten. A couple of years ago my housemates got me Exploding Kittens, and it's a very fun sort of take that party game where you're drawing from a communal deck and you're trying to be the last one to draw a bomb basically, and like last man standing. And we have like an inside joke, my housemates and I, so every year they get me a bunch of cat themed items. So to go with my Squish Me, I also got a Lucky Cat stress ball, which I'm sure will come in handy since I myself am a ball of stress. A Lucky Cat pen, and some actual pretty dope socks that say "Not Today" with a lazy cat on them, and they feel really nice quality, like very thick soft cotton. They're not going to fall apart with 3 washes or anything, so I'm pretty happy with these. And that's when you know you're getting old, because you start asking for and enjoying getting socks for Christmas. And they also got me a bunch of snacks, a bunch of my favourite lollies and soft drink and stuff like that. And I got one of my housemates, I got Medieval on PS4 because he really enjoyed that when he was a kid on PlayStation 1. And I got the other housemate I got her Overcooked 1 and 2 on Switch because they were getting a Switch. So I was like, here you go, enjoy this, and hopefully this doesn't ruin your relationship or anything like that. But yeah, hopefully they enjoyed that. I also got this little card game called Monopoly Deal, which is supposed to be like a faster sort of remix version of Monopoly, where you win by collecting, I think it's 3 full sets of different coloured properties, and you can make people give you properties by charging them rent and things like that. It's a very interesting premise, but I do think there are too many plain property cards to draw from, because in our games at least we found that we would just win by drawing into the property cards, and we really got to play our like action cards and steal other people's properties and charge them rent. So it's definitely not like one that you would take to a game night unless you're sort of looking for a filler game, but it was fun to sort of pass the time, and I do have to give it a few more plays before I can give it sort of a final judgment. But that was really cool. I also got, where have I put them? They're over here. Some delicious white chocolate mocha Nescafe packets. What do they call them? Sachet. I have quite the sweet tooth, and this is delicious. My favourite hot drink is white hot chocolate. And if you've never tried that, it is so sickeningly sweet, but it's amazing. I love it. It's my favourite drink in winter, and this tastes pretty much like that, but with a added benefit of having some coffee in there as well. So it's very good. My housemates know me very well. Let's see. I also got this Mimikyu Nanoblock set. I have 3 of these now, I think, or maybe 4. I've got a Gyarados, a Mimikyu, a Gengar, and a Venusaur, I believe. So we'll be completing some of these for videos at some stage. They're very fiddly, but also very fun to put together. And Mimikyu I kind of slept on when I was playing Sun and Moon, but it's become one of my favourite Pokemon after playing Sword and Shield. I really like it. And that one's cool. I also got some nice new bead bracelets. I had some similar ones for a long time, and they started to get really worn out and stretched and dusty and bleh. So yeah, I got some new bead ones, and I got a bunch of leather ones to go with it, but I don't wear the leather ones that much because they're a bit more of a hassle to take on and off. And ain't no one got time for that. And to go with my bracelets, I got a nice new pair of sunglasses. In a nice leather case. I'm really nervous about wearing these too much because the frames are so thin. Like, look at the thinness of the frames there. So I get really nervous wearing these, but they are pretty comfortable. And they have really nice purple lenses. I can't tell if you can see that. And when you look through them, everything's actually green. You can probably see the camera and the reflection as well. Hello. But yeah, I think they're very nice. And they probably suit me better when I'm not in my recording outfit. But I do like them. They fit very nicely. What else? I got 3 games. I got this pretty cool Crash game bundle that has Nitro Fueled Crash Team Racing, which I'm pretty keen to play because I never played that growing up. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, which I have played a lot of on Switch, but I traded my Switch copy in to pay for this one as a sort of gift to myself. Because now I can have Spyro Trilogy, Crash Trilogy, and Crash Team Racing all on PS4. And I do like getting trophies for like completing games 100%, and Crash is a really fun one to do that in. So yeah, that's cool. I got Red Dead Redemption 2, which I haven't played any of yet, but I watched my housemate play a lot of, and he really enjoyed that. The only problem is I know it's a super long game, so I'm probably not going to get to this one for a while. Especially because I actually haven't finished the first one, so don't tell anyone. But I have to finish that one off first. And I also got Yoshi's Crafted World on Switch, but I don't have that on me at the moment. And I really enjoyed Yoshi's Woolly World on Wii U, and I hope Crafted World is just as good. I had a blast playing that co-op actually, and collecting all the different coloured wool to get the different coloured Yoshis, and I hope to have something very similar for that in Crafted World. And I guess finally I got a bunch of Venom comics. So the first ones I got these four, which is Homecoming, The Land Before Crime, Blood in the Water, and The Nativity. Those four are sort of collections of the series of Venom comics that happen pretty much straight after Venom Space Knight finishes, I believe. And they were the ones that I wanted my local comic store to collect for me, but they unfortunately missed them. And then it was kind of like, wow, there's no real point collecting them anymore because I don't want to collect an, unending series. So I just got some of the trade paperbacks. This one's really good. I haven't haven't started on these ones yet. I'm just kind of hoping they don't undo all the character development that the actual Venom suit went through in Space Knight, which is a weird thing to say, but it was sort of curing itself of its bloodlust, and it looks like they're going to sort of retcon that, unfortunately. I also got the complete collection of Venom by Daniel Way, which collects Venom 1 to 18, written by Daniel Way. Not sure what year that was. I really like the art style in this. It kind of reminds me of some old cartoons that I used to watch as a kid. How the characters have like their sort of really jagged lines. Very cartoony. And like a very interesting interpretation of Venom here. And I think this one has mutants in it like Wolverine. Yeah, speaking of, there's Wolverine. And the other X-Men. No, Fantastic Four. Yeah, they're in it too. So I have no idea what that story is going to be like, but I'm keen for that one too. I also got Ultimate Spider-Man Ultimate Collection, which has Ultimate Spider-Man 28 to 39 and 1 and 2 somehow. And this is actually really cool because it's the comic origin of Ultimate Venom, I guess you would call it, maybe just Venom. But right here in this scene, they're fighting in the rain on a football pitch, and this is like right out of Ultimate Spider-Man the game, which is where I first was introduced to Venom and immediately grew attached to the character. So it's going to be really cool reading that in comic form and seeing like how close the game was. And here's this is the birth of Venom on Eddie Brock Jr. after being rejected by Spider-Man. But yeah, I love the art style in this, and the show had a very similar art style and really similar voice artists as well in the show to the game. So yeah, I think my favourite rendition of Spider-Man and Venom is Ultimate Spider-Man. really nice hardcover. Venom collection by Donny Cates, which collects Venom 2018 1 and 2. There's so many, that's the problem with comics, right, is that there's so many different stories and timelines for every character. It's like almost impossible to know which one's like canon and which one leads on from a story you've already read. But I figure if I get all of them, surely one of them's going to be right. So I have no idea who this is. Looks like some sort of xenomorph crossed with like an alien soldier or something, a super soldier. But yeah, this one looks sort of dark and gritty, and I have no idea what the story is for that one, so that'll be interesting, I think. So yeah, I got a lot of cool little stuff this year. Nothing big or overly expensive or anything like that, which was nice. And actually, like, Christmas Day itself was really nice too. We normally go to my family's, both sides, for lunch and then tea, and both sides of the family are really big, and I don't like hanging out in like large amounts of people, like large crowds. But this year, we went and we had lunch, and I guess it was just a bit too warm for everyone because we were actually one of the last ones there, so everyone else was sort of leaving and that kind of thing. And I guess most of the kids are grown up now, for the most part, so no one was like screaming or running around. And it was a really nice day. And then like big feast, like seeing everyone you love and having so much food. It's just like a really happy time. And then tea was really nice. It started to cool down. We had some nice some noodle salads and prawns and mangoes, and lots of dessert, like what do we have? Trifles and some sort of really rich chocolate cheesecake. Oh, it was really good. Or Toblerone it might have been. But yeah, I had a really nice Christmas and New Year actually. And I've been working in the background on some other stuff that hopefully comes out soon this year. So I hope you guys are looking forward to some of that. And yeah, I think that's about it really. Let me know what you guys did for Christmas and New Year, and it's really nice to be back, and I hope you guys are all well. Brag about your favourite gifts, brag about your favourite gifts that you got someone else. Just, yeah, it'll be nice to talk to everyone again. So, thanks for dropping by, and I hope to see you in the next video.